We are going to court to argue this fuel levy thing. Remember, we lost the agency, and now we're going into the merits, the part B of our case. We're still convinced the law was not followed to the latter, and as a result, we're going to emerge victorious in that court. And if we don't emerge in the Western Cape because of the attitude of the bench in the Western Cape, we'll appeal this matter until the Constitutional Court, because we cannot allow the executive to impose itself on the legislature. The main is the fiscal framework. It's the one that makes things difficult. We can't reject VAT and successfully reject VAT and come back through a back door and say you're increasing the fuel levy. The price of bread is going to be high. The price of transport, the taxes are going to increase, and it is the poor who are going to be affected by the economy. So that is our biggest issue at the moment with the minister and with the treasurer in relation to this fiscal framework.
Mr. Malema, in the absence of an alternative like Treasury saying they have to get the money somewhere, they are still not that for a
We gave them the alternatives. We said there must be a wealth tax, there must be a public tax, there must be luxury tax, because the rich can afford to actually pay those taxes. These people have been benefiting a lot from the benefit not from apartheid, and they still continue to benefit under this government. That's why the minority, the parties that represent the minority, they are, especially white parties, they are saying we must not create a wealth tax, because they know that it is their members and supporters who are the beneficiaries of apartheid, who are holding the wealth of the country, who are controlling the luxury land in South Africa. And that's where a lot of money can be made quickly to finance SARS. And SARS are capacitated to collect as much as they need to collect.
The court's decision last week on agencies, that would be a sign of what happened
No, it's not a sign. That's why this part A got B. And when there is a ruling on part A, it does not automatically mean that means we are flying part B. We've lost part A before, especially on the issue of the agency. The agency is a typical subject in the court. And we've lost the agencies before, but we've won the merits of many cases that we've been made victorious as the EFF. And we'll continue even on this one. You must go and listen to the speech of the GA person who is the young man who's doing the finance, the doctor. He was at pain to accept this budget. It was so painful for him because this is what they opposed in the previous budget, and now they must come and support. I mean, you were in pain, my brother, trying to explain the GA's position because you don't believe in it. And I know that you are not going to call them flip-floppers. Last budget, they didn't support it. Now they support it. They will not be called flip-floppers. They will be called good government, even when they change their minds, and the merits have not changed. They each year that the poor are going to pay heavily. And that was an issue with VAT. And this is even worse than VAT, because you cannot be able to say, let's separate the poor from their fuel movement. It's not possible. This we are taking to the court and will occupy the streets in ensuring that our people are properly represented.
Thank you.